Hello YouTube and welcome to Mrs. Coy Style. My name is Kawana. Thank you so much for joining me over here on my channel where I talk about my style, your style, everyone else's style, and lifestyle. If that is something that interests you, I certainly hope that you would consider subscribing to my channel and hitting the bell notification so that you never ever miss one of my videos. Today we are talking shoes. I picked up two pair of shoes, both dupes. For me, it's always white shoe season, but for some reason I get particularly interested in wearing white shoes after Labor Day. Maybe it's just me wanting to be a bit of a rebel. I don't know, but do you subscribe to that no white shoes after Labor Day sort of situation? But the first pair of shoes that I grabbed are these. Let me get the other one out. They don't have like that kind of smell that I expected. Sometimes when you buy these shoes and they come from overseas, they smell very, very strong. But here we go. They have, so far they're looking pretty good. I picked them up in my true to size. I'm going to go on ahead and try them on. I honestly have not been wearing any kind of shoes, really. I've been doing sneakers because I was diagnosed a couple of months ago with something called plantar fasciitis, which causes a lot of pain in my feet as I walk, and the doctors are still trying to figure out how to, like, what they're doing. I've done a couple of things like soaking, taking medications, just whatever, but I'm not completely healed. But I just couldn't wait anymore, so I wanted to grab these shoes with the hopes that it'll speed up my healing process. So I don't know if you can see. I don't know. I don't. They're not, I don't know. I'm going to have to get a second opinion. But just off of my opinion, I feel like they are too big. I think that my toes are too far away from the front of the shoe. Although my heel is exactly where it's supposed to be. So I don't know. So I don't know because it's giving quite a bit of space up at the toe, and I'm just not sure. I don't know, but these also come in two different styles. So we have the white, and then I'll also go ahead and link the ones with the gold kind of jewel detail here on the front. It comes in either gold or silver. I think that these are really cool and fashion forward. I'm just not entirely sure about the fit on me. And actually I purchased these. I'm usually a US 9, but in a heel I'll size up to a 10. I got these in a 9.5. So let me know what you all think. Let's get into the next pair. The next pair came in this beautiful silver box. You don't care. You don't care. These are Dupianas, as Fumi Ford likes to say. I always think it's so funny when she says that. I don't know. I caved and purchased these because I've been seeing them kind of hot and heavy on the gram, and sometimes it just, the gram will get you. It'll tempt you. Let me know what the gram has convinced you to buy that maybe otherwise you would not have, but you've been seeing the girlies wear them and then you feel like, oh, you know what, I gotta wear it too. Let me know in the comments. But anywho, I got the Tabby dupes, and I'm really surprised that I got the Tabby dupes because I sometimes feel like there are certain designers that I would never dupe just because I just feel a way about it that I'm not really going to get into. But I went on ahead and I got the Tabby dupes because I just think they look so fly in white. I have seen a couple of the girls, I'll go ahead and add some pictures, wearing them with some different looks, and the looks that they're wearing them with are 100% my style, my vibe, my zhuzh. So I figured, let me go ahead and give them a try because the Tabbies that I purchased, I don't just want to be wearing them casually all of the time. So, because they were pretty darn expensive. They're not an everyday shoe. I actually have the Christian Louboutin and Margiela Tabi collaboration shoe. I'll link the video to that unboxing down in the description if you haven't seen it already. So I know that I like the style of the Tabby. Just didn't know. I don't know. These are kind of cute. These are kind of cute. Okay, which ones are you liking the most so far? Let me finish this off here. Put this on. These I picked up in a size 10. Again, I mentioned because of the heel. The ankle strap is really big unless you're supposed to um, whip them around a couple of extra times. I don't know, but I'm going to have to look at the picture because if it's only supposed to go around one time, the ankle strap is way, way, way too big. I'm probably doing it incorrectly. I'm going to have to take a look at the picture for sure. They feel super comfortable. Super, super comfortable, I must admit. But I have to say that here between the toes, I think you can see that detail. I think it's giving kind of inexpensive looking. And as you can see, as I said, the strap is completely hanging off. So I think the strap might be too big, but let me look into the details of it and see if I'm strapping it up correctly. So I believe that these, the Tabby dupes, run true to size. As I said, I picked these up in a 10. I'm usually between a 9 and a 10. They are slightly big in the back, but they are what they are. They are super, super, super comfortable to walk in. You could actually even feel the cushion inside. I love the cylindrical heel. To me, on first glance, it's giving what needs to be given. But obviously, upon inspection, you would see that they differ from the originals. But that's sometimes what happens with a dupe. So if you just want it for the style, you want to give it a shot, you want to take a few pictures like what I want to do, throw it on with a couple of outfits, I think that they're potentially a good buy. The Alaia dupes, I think that they look very, very similar to the originals, particularly in this heel detail. As you can see, it's very sculptural. I like that it has this sort of extra space in the back, or like extra material that kind of keeps your foot in instead of sliding off of the back. I think that that's a really nice touch, especially when it comes to a mule, to help you to be able to keep it on. And I love the open toe detail. I just, in my mind, my toes are supposed to be showing a bit more, but I think that these are also giving what needs to be given. Each of the shoes come in quite a few other colors. I will go and link the other colors and styles because, as I said, the Alaia dupes come with the jewelry detail on the front. Well, a jewel detail in either silver or gold. I will link those as well. Very affordable, and they both came in like less than 5 days, which is also a win. And, you know, admittedly, I had not been purchasing from Amazon ever since the whole DEI situation. So it had been since January, early January, since I purchased anything from Amazon or any of the other stores that were involved in the rolling back of the DEI. But that's a whole nother conversation from a different story. But I was given a gift card and I didn't necessarily want to trade the gift card. I just figured, hey, everybody else is still shopping there, so why can't I? I know that's not the thing, right, to be a follower, but let me know your thoughts on the whole DEI situation. Did you stop shopping at any of the stores for any length of time? Like, what are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments. But more than that, because this is in fact a style channel, let me know. Do you wear white shoes after Labor Day? Do you? And which of these shoes are your favorites? Do you own any, or do you own the originals? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Do not forget to check the links. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and I will most definitely see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Remember that everything I shared in this video and every one of my videos is me to a C. Take care.